Storm Tracker is active. Heavy rain and high wind coming into Maine tonight. Whether you live in southwestern Maine year-round or only part-time, we can give you the level of care and coverage you and your property deserve. Home and Away Home Watch will be here when you can't be. Let's get into the forecast. A major flood threat is up for the western foothills, heading back into western Maine, up in the central part of Maine, the Kennebec River Valley, the Androscoggin. A rapid rise of 12 to 18 hours where that water level is going to go up very quickly. So watch out for flooding along the streams and rivers. Heavy rain moves in, snowmelt occurring. That's going to make the issue worse. And high wind along the coastline this evening and tonight with outages and flooding. I do expect widespread outages, southern coast, mid-coast, heading up down east. Look at the satellite picture. All this moisture coming in from the south. We're locked in with clouds all day. We'll get breaks tomorrow and more sun for the weekend. Maine Futurecast. All that green is rain. There's yellows, even reds popping up. Watch out for a rumble of thunder. Heavy rain taking over as the ice gets kind of moved out of here with that warmer air coming in from the south. Flash flooding is a concern rest of today into tonight. Here's my rainfall forecast. Rising rivers, ice jam flooding, heavy rain and snowmelt, 3 to 4 inches western foothills heading up into the Kennebec River Valley, 2 to 3 inches everyone else. This is by Thursday morning, so it ends tonight coming from west to east. Maximum wind gust in miles per hour, most of the state gets 25 to 45, but along the coastline heading up down east, that's where there's going to be widespread outages. Low-level jets going to push through. All the heavy rain gets pushed down, that push that wind down to the ground level. So you got that real heavy rain pushing the wind down, kind of like a low-flying airplane just roars through tonight. Heavy rain becoming windy at the coast. South wind gusting to 45 plus. Temperature is jumping well above typical numbers, mid-50s outside of the mountains. Here's the wind forecast. And that low-level jet, that wind's going to really ramp up late this afternoon, right around past dark. After 4 o'clock is when that wind's going to ramp up. And then tomorrow, the wind's going to shift out of the west. For the mariners, we go up to storm warning tonight after about 4 o'clock. That's when things ramp up from that low-level jet. So 10 to 20 feet down east. That's feet, mid-coast, 11 to 17. Southern coast still high. Mountains 10-day forecast, Storm Tracker up today, and then we clear out and dry out, especially Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We get some showers to come in next week. Inland, 57 down to 43. So we're going to go from the 30s now up to close to 60, and then we drop to the 30s for highs for the weekend. Any leftover moisture will eventually be freezing if it doesn't dry out. And we're going to have plenty of moisture, so there's definitely going to be a freeze going on. And at the coastline, we're back to 50 next week with the next system getting in here right around Wednesday for the Wednesday time frame. Thank you for watching Jason Nappy Weather. The latest updates right here. Make sure you're following along. An update coming up in just a few hours.